I'm so glad to have you here. Today we'll share a message that might be exactly what you needed to hear right now. Have you ever stopped to wonder if the feelings you experience through a screen are as real as those that blossom face to face? Have you ever questioned whether love born in late-night conversations, endless text messages, and video calls under the glow of a phone could be just as powerful, just as transformative, and just as heartbreaking as love experienced in person? Today, I want you to stay with me until the very end, because together we are going to uncover the truth about online love, and maybe along the way you will see yourself, your own heart, and your own story reflected in these words. Perhaps you are listening because you are currently in love with someone you met online, or maybe because you carry the scars of a digital romance that ended in silence and distance. Whatever the reason, this journey will touch you, because online love is not just about technology, it is about human emotion, vulnerability, hope, and the unshakable desire to connect, even when oceans and borders stand in the way. When two souls meet through the internet, the first thing that happens is often disbelief. Can this be real? Can I truly feel something for someone whose hand I cannot hold, whose eyes I cannot touch, whose presence I cannot smell or breathe in? And yet, the heart has a strange way of bypassing physical distance. We live in an age where the screen has become a window to another world, and sometimes, on the other side of that glass, we find someone who feels like home. It starts with curiosity, then comfort, then longing, and before you know it, you are carrying someone else's heart inside your pocket, waking up to their words, falling asleep to their voice. That is the magic and the mystery of online love. And if you are here listening, perhaps deep inside you are searching for answers. Is it genuine? Is it safe to believe in? Or is it an illusion that will break you the moment reality intrudes? Stay with me, because by the end, you will see that the answer is not black or white, but something far more beautiful and complex. Let us first talk about the hope that online love brings. For so many people, meeting someone online is the first time they feel truly seen. In a world where appearances dominate and judgment can be cruel, the internet offers a chance to reveal your soul before your body. Words become more important than surfaces. Conversations can go deeper than the shallow exchanges of everyday life. You can share your dreams, your fears, your childhood memories, your secret wounds, and find someone who listens, someone who accepts, someone who echoes back your truth. For many, this feels more authentic than the casual dating scene of bars, clubs, or even social gatherings. And in those exchanges, something extraordinary happens. Intimacy without touch, connection without presence, a kind of spiritual closeness that can be stronger than proximity. If you have ever experienced this, you know how real it feels. And maybe you are nodding right now because you still remember the first time someone miles away made your heart race like no one else ever did. But of course, where there is hope, there is also risk. Online love carries dangers that cannot be ignored. Distance can hide deception. The screen can mask lies. Sometimes, the person you think you are in love with is not who they claim to be, and the trust you invested shatters the moment truth surfaces. Other times, the feelings are real but the distance becomes unbearable, and the relationship collapses under the weight of time zones, expensive flights, and the loneliness of wanting to be held by someone who is not there. These stories are just as real as the ones filled with joy. But here is where perspective matters. Pain does not make love unreal. Even if an online relationship ends, even if betrayal happens, the emotions you felt, the growth you went through, the lessons you learned, they were genuine. And this is the truth many forget: realness is not measured by duration or outcome, but by authenticity in the moment. So if you have loved online and lost, do not dismiss it as fake. Instead, honor it as a chapter in your life that shaped who you are. Now, some of you might be thinking, can online love last? Can it survive the test of time, the shift from digital to physical? And the answer is yes, absolutely, but only if both souls are willing to fight for it. I have seen countless stories of people who began as usernames on a screen and ended as lifelong partners, building families, homes, and futures together. The key lies in commitment, trust, and eventually bridging the gap between online and real life. No love can survive forever if it remains only in imagination. At some point, there has to be action, meeting, merging lives, building together. That is where the fragile spark of online connection transforms into the steady flame of enduring love. If you are listening and you are in this stage of your journey, let these words be your encouragement. Do not be afraid to dream of closing the distance, but also do not rush. Take the steps carefully, but take them, because without action, love fades into fantasy. And let us not forget the role of heartbreak in online love. Many of you listening may have already faced the silence of someone who once wrote to you every day. Maybe the good morning text stopped, the calls became shorter, the laughter faded, and eventually you were left with nothing but memories of what felt like a miracle. That pain is real. It is the pain of being left holding on to words that once meant the world. And I want to tell you this: it is okay to cry for a love that never touched you physically. It is okay to grieve someone you never hugged. Do not let anyone tell you it is foolish or less valid because it happened online. Your heart does not care about geography, it only knows the depth of what it felt. And if you are in that place of heartbreak, know that this is not the end of your story. Every ending, whether online or offline, is an invitation to rise stronger, to learn more about yourself, to prepare your heart for the love that is meant to stay. So, is online love real? The truth is that online love is as real as the people who choose to give themselves to it. It can be beautiful, it can be devastating, it can be temporary, or it can be forever. What matters is not the medium, but the sincerity. Love is not about proximity, it is about vulnerability, honesty, and choice. If someone is willing to open their soul to you, to trust you, to dream with you, then the fact that it happens through a screen does not make it any less valid. But at the same time, wisdom is needed. Protect your heart, guard your boundaries, seek clarity, and always ensure that your love moves toward reality, not illusion. Because the ultimate beauty of online love lies in its potential to cross from the digital into the tangible, to turn messages into memories, and to transform connection into life. If you are still here with me, listening until this point, let me thank you, because this means that you value not just the quick answer, but the deeper truth. And I want to invite you, if these words touched you, stay with this channel, subscribe, share this with someone who might need it, because love, whether online or offline, is something we all struggle with, and together we can keep reflecting, healing, and growing. Let me leave you with this: love is not defined by where it starts, but by what it awakens inside you. Online love is real, because the emotions are real, the lessons are real, the hope is real. If you are in love right now, cherish it. If you have lost love, honor it. And if you are searching for love, keep believing, because sometimes the one meant for you might be just a message away. Hold on to hope, because even in heartbreak, even in disappointment, love always teaches us something greater about who we are and what we deserve. Never stop believing, because the truest connections often arrive when we least expect them, sometimes even through a glowing screen in the middle of the night. And maybe, just maybe, your next message could be the beginning of forever.